I must have left my hat at your house, Trip. I don't see it here.
We live,
Um,
man. We live.
Call him T.
Call me
no.
T. That's all right. You'll be back soon.
How soon? Because I just took a bite of this pork chop. Might need to be real quick.
I can't stand
it'll
him.
be a it'll be a few days. It'll be a few days.
I guess I'll survive.
Hey, if you like that, wait till I grill it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the old grill.
I can't stand it. I can't
The grill
stand him.
chop.
Man, that size that would have been perfect for the grill. Perfect.
Sure.
I do my specialty taters with it. Yeah, boy.
Call
Yeah,
them taters,
boy.
you know they gotta be fired.
Huh?
I said you call them taters. I know they gotta be fired.
Hey, man. Thank you so tender. You know, you got the. Yeah. I'll hook you up, Joe.
Hopefully one of these days you get a chance to take some of my grilling. I do all right for myself.
It tastes like it taste like bachelor food?
No sir, no sir.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, bachelor food is okay.
Nah, I do pretty well for myself grilling.
Okay, okay, I got you. I got you. I
Wait a
got you.
minute. I feel like I was killing stuff when I was a bachelor. I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
No, I mean bachelor food tastes different than when you marry.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I feel like I always been fine.
Oh, you no, I'm not saying it don't. It's bad.
It be the same recipe.
You just prepare it to your own likings.
That's yeah. You know, you cook for you. When you're trying to cook for other people, it's just different.
Nah, listen. I be cooking food, I only eat. I'm different. Cook
Ooh.
different.
I'll
Build
clean my
different.
office in a minute. Hey, hey, what is this? Oh,
Yeah. That's funny.
Well, I've been killing on Rocket League.
Now you quit all that cap.
No, I'm 4-1.
You the only one be keeping up with the record.
I do.
That's crazy.
Cause I have to trying to get them badges.
Somebody in the chat trying to get my IP address.
Huh?
What in the world?
On YouTube?
Yeah, but it's a bot.
I don't even have it pulled up.
It's a bot in there going crazy. I'm gonna have to go ahead and kick him.
Hold on, let me go.
That ain't the audience I want. Oh, you can create highlights on YouTube, like clips on where's your card? Twitch. That's interesting. I feel like I should have knew that already.
You said you should be on there a lot. Well, you be on there on the computer though, don't you?
Yeah, I'll be on the Streamlabs. I don't be on the actual YouTube creator studio, whatever.
Gotcha. I'm trying to sit here and decide, am I going to try to throw a salad together or am I just going to let that pork chop rock?
Whatever you do, make sure you get some water.
Water. Mm-mm.
Can I be honest with y'all?
Sure, bud.
I definitely did upload last week's episode. I planned on it, but it just didn't happen.
That's crazy.
I took a nap.
I think I specifically remember you saying you're gonna do the show and you're gonna put it up right afterwards.
Look at me, capping.
All them hats.
And my hair too long for the caps. That's a shame. Well, should I send this to? Dang, it's 9 o'clock though.
Damn.
Oh, what I do?
Oh, what a relief it is. Tiz texted me back in all. I sent him the link to the show. He sent back in all caps, out of pocket. What? I don't understand. Out of pocket. Alright, Tiz. That's okay, Tiz. Oh, what a relief it is. Joe, it's about time for us to start. You okay, bud?
Yeah.
Who out there laughing?
I thought that was you.
It sound like me.
That do sound like you.
Faker.
Liar.
That's a Sonic Adventure 2 reference. He said, Faker, you're comparing yourself to me? You're not even good enough to be. I'll make you eat those words. The greatest game of all time. Who is that?
Who's what?
I keep hearing something. Double M, I think it's your YouTube.
It's turned down real low. I don't know how you can hear that.
I don't know, but I hear it though. What it do, baby? It ain't nobody in there. Man, let's get this shit on the road before I throw up.
Well, is that the only alternative?
Hey, these abs tearing my guts up. I should have did them ropes. Should have just did 10.
Nah, you deserve to do everything you was doing watching me do them mountain climbers.
I wasn't watching you. I was coaching you. It's a difference. I put a lot of time and effort and research into getting you the abs you want. And in 3 months, when you look in the mirror and see your body, what you think about me?
That sounds nuts.
Coach Man delivered it. Amazon Prime. Prime. Oh yeah, that's right. I bought them Gatorades. I need some of that. I ain't write down none of them topics. Hey yo, I ain't get none of the predictions down. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is gonna be a short episode. It's just dedicated to John Madden.
That's not funny.
We gonna talk about Madden for 20 minutes. And then we gonna call it a day. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Yup.
Alright.
Hey, somebody else hit a like.
Who hit a like?
I hit one, but it's 2 showing. It was 0.
I don't know, cause I don't like it.
I don't know.
Might be Tiz.
I don't see him in the chat.
He ain't gotta be in the chat.
Well, that's true.
Alright. Woo! That's a brain freeze right there, boy. Ah! Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Ooh, that's loud. No! Mayon! I mean, Juice! Juice! Juice!
How y'all spell that?
Turn the gain down a little bit till I say stop. Yeah. Right there. That's it. That's good. Thank you. My back hurt. Alright. Alright. Y'all ready?
Yup.
Double M?
Yeah, I say yeah.
Nah, I ain't hear you. I'm finna run the intro.
This is sports talk and everything in between. Your systems are offline. Anonymous. I'm in the mood. Let me get it poppin' to be honest.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Talk and everything in between, season 3, episode 15. This episode gonna be condensed because I didn't upload last week's and I didn't do everything I needed to do to prepare for the show. And it's crazy because I was off today and I played Monopoly all day. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. I got my original co-host with me for season 2. Original as far as season 2 goes. Double M. Say what up to the people.
What it do, baby?
Yeah. And Joe. Say what up to the people.
What's up? It's Joe.
It's Joe.
It's just Joe.
It's just Joe.
I'm done. Stop expecting more. It's just Joe.
That's tough.
You
All
JJ
right.
now?
I'm having
JJ.
gastrointestinal problems.
JJ.
Stop giving him acronyms.
That's so funny.
Last week you came here calling him AJ,
He's the average Joe.
and now he just Joe.
He gave himself that name. JJ. Hey, Jay.
JJ sounds gross. For Joe.
All you gotta do is say Dynamite.
No. We not doing that. Thank you for coming, listening to the show, people. What I need to tell them about? Sports talk. No. Podbean. Podbean.com/sports talk SPORTSTALK. We'll get your first month free on Podbean, unlimited podcast hosting. You can start your own show. You think your show better than mine? Prove it. I don't believe you. Never heard of you. Go ahead, do it for it or not do it. And email us at tjman43gaming.com@gmail. I don't know what's going on. Just link us and we'll listen to it, maybe, and see if you did it for free. But you gotta use a link in the description. No, you have to use the link in the description. What else is going on? Fantasy. The podcast league fantasy thing that we had going on is in our championship week, and it's down to me and Feeling Lucky Punk, and he got a lot of injuries. It looks like I'm not gonna be paying out nothing to none of y'all, and I love it. Be honest, it was a scam. It was a scam. It was nah. whether he wins or I win, I got something. I got a couple of awards to give out and maybe a cash prize or two. So be on the lookout for that. So let's just get on to the news. No NBA, NFL news. We just gonna merge it all together because I don't really have notes. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the most unprepared I've ever been for an episode. I just left the gym. We did abs, and nope.
Can't breathe.
Having trouble breathing. Y'all ever breathe and it wasn't like going how you want? You know, like, it just ain't go down like how you was hoping it. Like, you know, you like that, you know, just a regular little situation, but it's not what's going on for me. I don't know. Joe.
Yep.
Last time you said wait till after criminal for the Lakers. And
After criminal.
as it stands, it been about 4 days after criminal. I think that the Lakers, well, not I think, I know they are 17-18. You said they'll be over 500, and if they weren't, they in trouble. So what's going on?
It's true that they're not over 500. It's also true that they're in trouble. I mean, but at the same time, I don't see it as a total self-destruct type thing yet. Like I still feel like they have time, but it's not a good look at all. It's not a good look. The team as a whole still doesn't look good. They're not developing chemistry. We've seen all that. We know all that. But at this point in time, you know, the whole after criminal thing was that like you get to this certain point in the season, and usually this is kind of like the turning point time of the season, or whenever plans start to go in action. And it's not super bad just because even though they're under 500 as of now, it's still kind of tight in the West. It's real tight. The competition has always been tight in the West, and so it's not just completely out of the picture for them, but it's also not looking good, especially speaking to the rest of the competition that's in the West. They have a good game. I think it's tonight where they play the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they lose about 4 with 4 minutes left right now.
That don't mean nothing in basketball, really. Not by 4.
Yeah,
But,
I'm just saying we'll keep you updated
got you.
as it develops.
I got you. So at this point, it's more of I feel like they know what they need to do. They really just they got to get with it. They're starting to have players come back from injuries and everything. I mean, AD still really ain't rocking right, but I mean, AD will probably go down in the playoffs anyway. So like, you got to figure out something now. And so I mean, we'll see.
What
I'm
about
not a
Russ?
Laker fan first and foremost. I'm not a Lakers fan.
Dan, let me ask about who you are a fan of. What about Russ?
I kind of, it might sound a little ignorant to say this, but if they plan on keeping Russ, you gotta work around Russ, if that makes sense. I mean,
What?
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you gotta just change the team to be perfect for Russ. I'm just saying when you put Russ in the game, Russ is gonna play like how he plays. And you can coach him, you can tell him what to do, but Russ is a little hard-headed, and he plays really good at the way that he's been used to playing for his whole career. And so there's only like, I feel like there's a ceiling for Russ as far as what you're expecting out of him skill-wise. So if they plan on keeping Russ for the rest of the season, then I mean, you're gonna have to work around him. He can definitely be a benefit, especially when it comes to making offense for a team that's being plagued with injuries and suffering from a lack of star power. But whenever they have their starting lineup in, he's got to work better with the starters, and he's got to make the team really mesh by not just playing how Russ plays, but I don't know, they got to play almost more up tempo, because that's like all Russ does. He's up tempo. He's always pushing the basket. He's very aggressive. It's just how he plays. If you plan on keeping him, that's how he plays.
Double M.
Yo,
Last week, we overlooked that game because it hadn't happened yet. The Lakers against your Spurs, but y'all came out on top. So I want to give your 5 minutes of fame. Talk about it and what you think about the Lakers.
I said it last week. If they lost to OKC, they gonna lose to the Spurs, and they did. Well, they got blew out by both of them. I mean, the Lakers. I said it right from the start. They too old. And as much as y'all like to praise LeBron, and I'm not taking nothing away from his skill set and nothing like that, but the dude is how old?
37.
37.
37 years old. And I don't know why people think that he can still play the way that he played when he was in his early 30s or late 20s. He got an old team around him. You're talking about Russ pushing the ball. I understand the Lakers wanted to run. They started out like that. Them old legs can't run like that, man. That's like taking a old jalopy and trying to race a Dodge Hellcat. That ain't gonna work.
I mean,
That car is red line and breakdown. They are too old.
Over the past 5 games, I hear what you're saying, Double M, but over the past 5 games, LeBron he didn't put up over 30. And
I understand that, but they not gonna be able to maintain that. They can't. You look.
they can't.
Everybody want to
can.
give LeBron credit when they win, but give him credit when they lose too. He put that team together.
I mean, that's fine and dandy. I'm saying it just sounded like you was saying the way you was describing things, like LeBron wasn't doing his part. He the only one that's been balling on that team.
No. That's why I said I'm not knocking LeBron.
I'm saying that he can't.
Last
He
5
can't
games he
maintain
put up
doing
over
it by
30,
himself.
and they only won one of them.
cannot-
That's nuts.
He can't do what he did 5 years ago. He ain't gonna be able to maintain that. It's been evident the past 2 seasons because he been hurt the past 2 seasons. LeBron used to never get hurt. But when your body's getting old, And he got done play all them games. He can't carry like that. And I'm sorry, he made a mistake putting all them old cats together because you gotta have some young legs that's gonna alleviate some of that, which was really why he brought Russ in.
Mm-hmm.
But Russ is a Ferrari racing in a race with Yugos.
Wait, what?
They can't run with him.
Wait, Yugos?
Yeah,
What is it?
That's too old a reference for y'all. Yugos, no.
Give me a reference that I do know.
Okay, let's see. A smart car.
Hold on, no, the Tesla go crazy now.
No.
Hold on.
That's not a smart. A Tesla.
He's talking about
That's
the
not a
actual-
smart car.
The actual
Yeah.
smart car.
The one that you can pick up and bench press. That- yeah.
that- real small, real baby car.
Yep. You open the front of it to get in.
Yeah, tweak. Well,
So I got a question for Joe.
okay, go ahead.
You said that it's crowded in the West, that they still in pretty good shape. So was you one of them picking them for the finals?
Yeah, I still pick him for the finals
Why would you do that?
because a lot can change from here to now. Like it doesn't look good, but that's a lot of. There's still a lot of talent on one team. Those are still a bunch of good players that if they figure out how to play with each other, get Russ to lower his turnovers and up his chemistry with the team. Nah, that's a tough team. And if AD stays healthy for the remainder of the season and into the postseason, great team.
Man, you talking about a lot of ifs. And I'm sorry, you got Hall of Fame people. We talked about that last time. You got at least 6 people that's probably going to the Hall of Fame. And if you haven't figured out in 35 games how to play together, something is wrong. Something is wrong, dude. That's too much experience not to play together.
They haven't all been playing together though. That's always been the thing.
Yeah, but man, some things you can't. Experience makes up for a lot of things, especially when a player. You know, you talked about LeBron. He dropping 30, but LeBron ain't running and stuff like he did at first. He plays a lot different, which is he adjusts because of the experience. You know, he can't keep up with Giannis. So he, just as an example, so he has to play differently. They adjust as they get older and more experience in the league. People adjust. So you got all these old cats that either they just want to do it their way, or they bodies just won't let them play the way someone want to play. I understand Russ gets singled out, but Russ is, like I said, he is a Ferrari racing in with a bunch of smart cars. That's just.
They keep messing with my boy Russ. They keep talking about my boy Russ.
No, I'm not knocking Russ. I don't even put that on Russ. I'm
not talking about you. I'm not even talking about you. I'm saying everybody keep talking about my boy Russ like everybody not keeping up with him.
Man, I put it on LeBron. I'm sorry.
I
If
put
he
it
gonna
on
take
Russ
the credit
because
for
I
them
feel
winning,
like everything you just described, Double M, as far as like them not adjusting and stuff, I think Russ refuses to adjust, especially after that last press conference a couple days ago.
but I don't think it's just Russ. I think it's all of them.
Well, if the team on a nightly basis averages somewhere between 7 and 9 turnovers, and he always got 6 or more of them, that's gonna do you in.
Yeah, it will. It'll do you in. But even like, and I say LeBron because not just Joe or Gabe, even some others, LeBron is the highlight. Well, if he go blah blah blah, he played against the Spurs. and they got blew out. He played against the Nets, where that was going to be a blowout anyway. But still,
I feel like you
It's on him.
contradicting your point a little bit.
huh?
I definitely feel like you contradicting your point a little bit. Let me explain. You saying you put it on LeBron because he put that team together, but LeBron is performing and the team isn't. So it's on LeBron for putting the team together, or is it the team not performing like they have the potential to?
The reason I say that, because when he's playing, they say he's the one that galvanizes it, right?
Well, forget
So
what
he
they
don't-
say. What say you?
No, that's his point though.
That's my point.
His point is what we say about LeBron.
Right. He can't galvanize them like he did when he had less talent in Cleveland. He had, well, I won't say less talent in Miami. They had the three in Miami. They had three in Cleveland. Now he got a team full of Hall of Fame players.
Hey, I have a question. Just a quick question.
Go
So,
ahead.
so it was on Tom Brady when they got blew out by the Saints, right?
There you go again, bro. Stop doing this.
But it's the
Football is
same.
not
I'm trying to
equating
figure.
basketball.
I'm trying to
not-
figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. It might be
can't-
different sports, but it's the same principle. Don't do that.
It's not. It's not
But
the
it's the
same
s-
principle.
Here, yes, it
Not
is,
in
because
two
here we
different-
have. Everybody keep telling me nobody does more with less all throughout these years. Tom Brady, it don't matter. He took all them sorry Patriots teams to the Super Bowls and whatever. LeBron been galvanizing and carrying teams and stuff. And now they both old and they both can't carry it, but they treat Brady a little different. So Tom Brady should have been able to get at least 3 points against the Saints, right? Because it's Tom Brady. He's great. He's the GOAT. Right?
I mean, Brady made mistakes too. But when
I didn't hear
when
nothing
you
about
lose
Brady
in
mistakes
football-
when we was talking about it last week. I ain't
I
hear
didn't say
a
nothing
word.
about that. Do what?
I didn't hear a word about Brady mistakes last week.
It was a team loss. I mean, football and basketball is more. It's more of a team with football than basketball.
Is it
Because
both
you can say-
instances? It's a team sport. No,
but it's different.
but ain't it because of the
It's
team that the Lakers are losing? Because you blaming the team. Or you blaming LeBron? You blaming the team through LeBron, but you still blaming the team.
I am blaming. I said they are refusing to. Man, you got them alphas on there that probably in their heart of hearts think that they is as good as LeBron, which is why they won't adjust.
And you putting that on LeBron.
Hey, if LeBron's supposed, because he gets the credit with them teams that he carried. Hey, LeBron did this. He can bring all this talent. He can galvanize them because he's the best player on the floor.
Is that what you saying, or is that what other people were saying?
Well, others think that too. He's the greatest. He's supposed to be the one that can galvanize them.
I'm
He
asking
brought
the
them all there
great
to
Double
win the
M.
championship.
I'm asking
What?
the great Double M for his authentic opinion on them past teams and this current team. I know what
But
they say. I
listen,
don't care about
I
them.
just-
We're talking to you, buddy.
I just said what the difference was. I just
You know-
said
You know what thinks is gonna happen?
What?
There came a time, well, I guess it's like 2 years now, 2 years ago, when Russ was playing with Harden, and it was very similar. For almost half the year, him and Harden were going back and forth trying to figure out how they were going to play this game with two very ball dominant players having a style where they both need to have the ball in their hands, and yet they had to figure out several different ways for them to be able to even be on the floor together. Initially, Harden was on the floor with his squad, Russ was on the floor with his squad with the backups. He would initiate the offense while Harden was on the bench. And then as the season progressed, it finally got to the point where Russ and Harden could be in at the same time because they learned to adjust to play for each other and work as they work to their specialties. And I think that Russ has the potential. And not even Russ. I think LeBron has the potential to bring out that type of relationship between him and Russ. It takes time because Russ had to respect Harden's game. He had to see how much better Harden was doing at the time. He had to look at Harden's track record in Houston, not to mention the fact that Harden brought him to the team. So he had to kind of take a step back. He had to let Harden do his thing first and foremost, and then he had to figure out something for himself. And I think Russ is going to work to that point this season. He just has to get over himself first.
Yeah, but you missing one difference though, Joe.
What's that?
Russ and Harden are friends.
LeBron and Russ are friends.
Nah, I don't think they to that degree as him and Harden.
I mean, they weren't as cool as him and Harden because they played in the same place and everything, but they're friends. Russ and James are friends.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I think gonna happen?
What's that?
Is some of them folks gonna get traded.
Only problem behind that, how are you gonna get value for them if they've been sucking this whole time? How are you gonna get somebody good in return?
I don't know, but they ain't going nowhere with what they got.
I think you're gonna hurt
shall
yourself
see.
if you try to trade.
As it develops.
I'm not saying that they won't make the playoffs, but that's probably about it.
They down by 3 with 5 seconds left. I do believe they're going to lose.
It's tough. We'll see. That's all I can say. I'm not a Lakers fan, but we will see.
Absolutely.
Yeah, blow it up. I sure hate them Laker fans ain't on here tonight.
I know,
I'm
right?
interested to hear what excuse they got now.
Oh,
At
Gabe,
LeBron, see,
I hate to
wait.
spoil your speculation, but yeah, Gabe was singing a different tone. He definitely let him have it in the pre-production meeting, even though he didn't make it to the show. But I'll let you hear it from the horse's mouth whenever we all do get together again.
Honestly, I kind of question the merit of their Laker fandom because I've listened to both of them quit on their teams.
Oh, right while Joe is talking noise.
This is one of the Laker fans to be throwing away his team in the middle of the season.
That's Tiz. That's Tiz. Hey, Tiz, you heard him talking about you, Tiz. Oh, I'm telling.
You know what he do?
He said.
I can't get mad because they got stuff going on.
Nah, it's one thing to get mad. You tried to throw in a whole Laker team in the beginning of the season before we even started playing. I remember that.
Yeah, but Tiz ain't looking through rose-colored glasses like the homie.
Yeah.
See, y'all just relax. Cause see, LeBron, they ain't had LeBron. When LeBron come back, we'll see. Wait after Christmas,
Oh, that's
and then
crazy.
the Lakers don't take off.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Y'all talking ruthless about the homie.
I'm dealing with a sub 500 team right now.
They lost to Memphis just
So
now.
Tiz,
In the West, in the West is.
man, look, Tiz,
In the West, they're eighth with the 8th seed now, I believe.
play in.
The
That ain't
eighth,
even looking. Yeah.
that's the eighth
What is it?
seed being under 500 in the West, and with so much more season to go, you can't even really credit that. I don't mean nothing.
He like,
We got a glass house center. We have a glass house center. We have
That's
a.
You got Superman backing him up.
You keep saying that, Joe, that it don't mean nothing. Them games are adding up, dude.
They are, and
They are adding up.
Soon it will mean something, but as of right now, I mean, it's not trivial, but it's
Who's
the
the
least
team to beat in the
least of their
West?
concern. Golden State.
Thank you.
Golden State for sure.
There ain't no way that
And
team gonna beat Golden State.
We ain't even seen Klay Thompson come back yet.
Lakers will be facing Golden State in the play. No, if they get through the playoff, they'll be playing them in the first round.
Oof.
Joe, keep it going for me.
So who is the next team behind them?
I'll be back.
Behind who?
Behind the Lakers right now.
I don't know. I haven't looked. I don't know. I haven't looked.
It'll probably be around the Kings or.
I'm doing dishes and settling down, so I can't even pull stuff up, so I don't even know.
Okay, but they went from just from Wednesday, according to y'all, they went from a 6 seed to an 8 in just
No, they went from 5 to 8
okay,
from
that's
that
even
loss
worse.
from that loss Saturday. That's even worse.
That's even worse.
Hold on.
And you trying to tell me them games don't matter?
I'm looking at it right now, Double. I'm looking at it right now. Even with tonight's loss, they're a 7 seed. I guess the Mavericks. Yeah, they lost tonight. I guess the Mavericks also lost because they're under the Lakers. The Mavericks under the Lakers. Minnesota's under the Lakers.
Who
Spurs.
does the Lakers play tonight?
The Grizzlies.
Ooh,
The Grizzlies sitting at number 4 though in the West. They not play with.
no.
Okay, so how far back are the Mavericks behind the Lakers?
They're one loss behind the Lakers. But Minnesota is also one loss behind the Lakers. And then the Clippers are right above the Lakers, and they're only 1 win away from the Lakers.
Yeah, but
then-
realistically,
We count the Clippers out too. Their losses about to start adding up.
And Denver got 17 wins too. Lakers and Denver got the same amount of wins, and Denver is the 5th. That's how tight it is in the West.
yeah, but at that same tightness you talking about that you're speaking in terms of the Lakers moving up, they could realistically move back further.
I mean,
If
realistically.
if it's that tight that you're talking about, then they could be going the opposite direction. Which, based on the past few days, they're going in the opposite direction.
I mean, but going off the assumption of what I believe, that they'll catch their rhythm soon enough, they'll be going up while these other teams will be fighting amongst each other. Like I don't think Dallas has any type of solid operation going on right now. Minnesota sure doesn't have any solid operation, and the Clippers, they have Kawhi trying to play in and out of games. Like he's not even playing right now.
Yeah,
Kawhi's not even playing. What's his name is not going to be playing because he got a messed up elbow. So they'll start their losses will start mounting up.
And those are all teams around the Lakers.
Yeah, but you talking about Mavericks and Minnesota that they're dysfunctional. The Lakers are too.
I mean, but the Lakers are dysfunctional because of chemistry. These other teams are they're just teams that usually don't figure it out until late in the season.
Man, okay, you keep hanging on to that hope, dude.
That's not hope. I'm not a fan. That's not hope. I'm just telling you. I'm looking at these numbers, and that's what I'm telling you based off of what happens every year. Like the Mavericks, they always sneak in, and then they get an injury to one of their big stars, and then they fall out. And the Clippers, same story. And injury, fall out. Minnesota ain't even seen the postseason. I mean, they might have saw some of the play-in game this past season, but like Minnesota, they're not a postseason threat really. And then Denver always has a key injury. Denver cannot keep their stars healthy whenever they get into the postseason.
but neither can the Lakers this year. You thinking about the Laker team last year. This is a whole different team.
But to his point, WM, the Lakers are still missing what 3-4 key players.
Who are they? Y'all keep talking about these key players they missing. Who are they?
Trevor Ariza's working his way back. Is Monk back or is he out? Somebody else is out.
I think Malik Monk is still out. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a little minute to see
somebody
it.
else is out.
Okay, so so
Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn.
Kendrick Nunn, that's who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick Nunn has not played yet. He just got out of protocol and getting off an injury.
Yeah.
The Lakers would be between a 6 and an 8 seed.
okay, so
best case scenario.
so when y'all talking about these key people, you're talking about Kendrick Nunn, you're talking about Malik Monk, and who else did you name? Trevor Ariza. He's old.
Anthony Davis.
Well, the Band-Aid. So as far as I'm concerned, really the only piece that they're missing is Anthony Davis.
No.
Yeah.
Kendrick Nunn is a real piece.
Kendrick Nunn was a viable scorer for Miami. I think he was good with the Lakers. He just hadn't been able to play this year.
Yeah.
And he plays the what?
The two, I believe.
The
He
one.
can play the probably the 2 and the 3 and possibly the 1. 2 and the 3 for sure.
Okay, so what's that gonna do with Russ?
Provide somebody that could. It could also provide somebody to hit these open shots that LeBron and Russ are dishing out. Because
open shots, open layups, because Russ can't hit a layup, he can't make a dunk. All Russ shoot for the ball.
I've seen several games where not even just Russ, but several key members of the Lakers, they just not hitting whenever LeBron is getting on the ball, or even when Russ is getting on the ball. It's just there's not a consistent offensive threat besides, of course, Russ and LeBron.
Did you agree with LeBron playing the 5?
Absolutely not. LeBron should not be the 5. That man is too old to be trying to be a rim protector and the enforcer in the paint.
Was that a knock on Howard?
It should be. He should take it personally. Like, that's the only reason he was brought in, is to be defensive, and you can't even stand in the paint and do that. I'd take it personally.
And what's the other dude's name that was with the Clippers? The center.
Morris.
No, DeAndre Jordan.
Somebody was in the Clippers a long time.
DJ.
That's it.
Well, you're naming all these dysfunctional issues, and
I do like the team, the Lakers. I don't like the current team roster. I'll give you that. They're giving me problems. But there's nothing I can do about it, so I just gotta ride with it. Go Lakers. Yeah.
T.
What?
That's
So
okay.
are they still your pick to get to the finals?
Get to the finals?
Yes.
Man, I'm just praying they get to the playoffs, bro.
Well,
I love my Lakers, but I will tell you right now, in the finals, I'm more than likely I'm going with Golden State in the finals. I'm going with Golden State in the finals.
I won't deny that Golden State is the best team in the West right now. But if the Lakers can get a semblance of what they had last year defensively, they could give anybody problems.
Heck, watch them?
I said if they can get it, Tiz. I know they ain't got it. I said if they can get it. Don't make me fight for your team, Tiz.
Have
Yes,
you
I'm
watched them
watching.
play defense?
Yes, I've watched the lazy old men play defense, Tiz. I've seen it. I've seen it, man.
I mean, I'm looking at who they have that's possible defenders, right? Melo ain't never been a defender.
Melo's a scorer.
Russ, he can play defense, but that's not what he's known for.
He defends the one. Defends the one and the two at most.
I mean, but he's not known for that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Then you have who else? AD. He can defend, but again, you know, a person can just get physical with him. And we know.
What in the world? That is crazy.
Lean on him. Put your weight on him.
Yep, he is not a physical defender.
Put it on him.
Make him feel you.
What are we talking about?
AD.
AD.
I told you his new name for me is Glass House.
So that's what I'm saying. Where is this? Rondo would defend. LeBron would defend. I ain't seen
Honestly,
Kendrick Nunn enough to play whether he would defend or not.
He will.
Not KCP. Not KCP. What's the Taylor Horton Tucker? THT.
Avery Bradley will defend.
He'll defend.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I thought I was looking at the roster a second ago. I'm pretty sure he was still there.
I can't stand it.
All right.
Hey, Tiz.
I'm mad about that too. Yeah.
Tiz, do you think that they are almost blow up the team before the trade deadline?
I'm hoping to not blow up the team. I'm hoping they'll make some trades. So here, okay. Follow me with this, okay? You Saturday brought in 3 players that you signed on 10-day contracts. One of which actually played very well. I hope they keep him. The other 2 you let go. You need to go, and you played them instead of the starters that you had for whatever reason, and it wasn't just COVID related.
Talking about Isaiah Thomas.
Huh?
Talking about
Isaiah Thomas, I don't think played that game. Although Derek, not Derek. What's the one guy I told y'all with that we know? Collison. Darren Collison. The other guy that played really well defense on Harden. And then I think there was a third person. So you brought some talent in. One of those guys I hope they can keep. Collison, wonderful case in point. Why are you following 3-point shooting? Collison didn't realize they had the new rule in. You saw that, hey, Joe. Joe,
yeah,
you
I know
saw
what
that,
you're
right?
talking about. I know what you're talking about. He ain't been in there in a minute. Leave him alone. He learning again.
He need to go on back and go do what he said he was gonna do when he retired. Let's just go ahead and go back to doing what you did. You made a mistake coming back to the league. That's my viewpoint. Hey, I was rather hurt by that. With that being said, though, the Lakers need to make a major move. I wouldn't be messed up if Russ is gone from there. I really
How do you move off of him?
That's what you wanted to hear. That's what you wanted to hear.
How do you move off of him?
Yeah, like you can't.
Huh?
You can.
How do you move off of Russ?
I don't think you can move off of Russ and get better off of that trade. Like I just don't think that you can at this point.
They keep trying to figure out how they can get the Ben Simmons deal to go. I know that's not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna open that doggone can of worms.
Man, Ben Simmons, he will be better off with the Nets.
You get a defender Although you're not getting any scoring, but you're not getting any scoring from Russ anyways. All you're getting is
Stop it,
3.5
stop it.
seconds. You're getting 3.5 seconds down the doggone court from him pushing the ball. Pushing the ball and throwing it away.
Yeah, but you know what? That's Ben Simmons would be an asset to wherever he. I'm telling you, he would, because especially if he needs to go to a team where they have scores. He's not. He ain't worried about that. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You getting an elite defender that's a point guard, and he can guard 5 positions.
They can't score.
He don't need to. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even demand that from him.
I wouldn't demand it either.
I need you to run my offense.
He obviously ain't gonna give you what you want anyway. You might as well not demand it from him.
Man, the right person get him that know how to coach with him. Man, I'm telling you, it'll change everything. If he went to the Lakers, it would change everything.
I don't know, Double M. My only thing is, you think that the right person wants him after everything that he's done?
And you know what? They took Harden.
Nah, but Harden was MVP.
Man, Harden
Harden was wrong on what he did. Harden was wrong on what he did.
Yeah, they still get Kyrie. Yeah, they would take Ben Simmons. What are you talking about?
I mean, but look at the 2 scores that you're talking about. Harden was breaking the league with his new way of playing, and Kyrie is
but
described as almost godlike handles.
Yeah, but you're talking about the drama that he's causing the Sixers. Harden did the same thing with Houston.
I mean, I'm talking about the drama, not only the drama, but the unwillingness to be a person that can adjust. Like, I mean, sure, you might just initially want the elite defender who can play almost all the positions, but what if Ben Simmons doesn't want to play any position other than point guard? What if...
Yeah, but why would you get him? I wouldn't even get him unless he was playing point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know what he'll be agreeable to if he's willing to go this far with a team who he's been with for this long and just lay down on him after a performance where he fell short.
Yeah,
he's blaming the team.
We don't know behind that though.
Yeah, I mean that's always true. There's always 2 sides to a story, but I'm saying from the outside looking in, would you want to try to get into that?
And then to be dimed out. Yeah, that's come on, man.
Hey, did y'all already talk about the East? Because my time is limited. I'm about to go here in a minute.
No.
Only thing that matter in the East is the Bulls.
What was y'all's thoughts on Kyrie coming back?
We gonna wait on that, Tiz. We gonna wait.
Oh, okay. Got you.
That's hilarious. I can't believe they finally gave in. Like, if y'all gonna give in after all that time, y'all might as well have done it in the beginning. What's wrong with y'all?
We gonna wait on that, Joe.
I got you. It's just, this is what came to mind when I saw it.
That's what came to my mind too. I need to be in a better mood when we talk about that, and I need Gabe here.
Well, I mean, here's my thinking with that. You used it under the guise, we got so many people out because of COVID, we need some help. So, hey, we got this guy here we can possibly bring back. Let's go ahead and bring him back. That's how they're doing it.
Yeah.
That's how they're doing it. Then all of a sudden, oops, he got COVID.
At the end of the day, it's just a money thing. That's all.
Was there anything else, T?
Yeah, man. Yesterday, John Madden passed, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say this. Hall of Fame coach, amazing announcer. A game that got me through sometimes. The GOAT. The greatest. And EA Sports better fix Madden. Madden been the same garbage for the past 6-7 years. They don't change nothing. They're not innovative. They're literally the iPhone of football games. Quit disrespecting Madden, yo. Ain't here no more.
You were gonna talk about game.
Quit disrespecting Madden, the man or the game? Which one are we talking about here?
Quit disrespecting the name. Quit disrespecting the name. Madden used to be something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm sick of it. It ain't even funny. It ain't.
It's just funny.
It ain't
funny.
even funny. They need to
Because you
fix it.
transitioning to that point off of John Madden passing away.
It's relevant. He ain't here no more. Quit. Come on. Don't disrespect the man legacy. Madden is a joke now. So the next one they come out with better be innovative. They need to bring back some of them features. I want to be able to sign an agent. I mean, I don't know how you look and see what 2K is doing with my park and all that. And you can't make no immersive my career mode. I don't want quick time events. I don't want to be some random dude that got drafted by the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys.
Stand up with the playoffs.
Stop it
Sit down.
and
It's
be
cold
quiet.
out there in Lambeau. Sit down.
And be quiet.
Sit on your hands.
Yeah,
Sit
but
on your hands in Lambeau.
see,
Come see me.
Come see us.
EA need to come see me. We've
Yeah,
been
but
saying
I mean,
it for
there's
years.
no-
I'm sick of it.
but there's no rival football game out there.
Because 2K said that they coming out with one. They announced it last year. So either next year or the year after that, 2K is getting back in the football game.
What was 2K's last
I
football
mean,
game?
but that's when you will see significant changes in Madden.
It shouldn't be
Because right
then.
now-
It should be now.
Well, I mean, competition is what brings out the best.
But
Madden
you're
sucks
called
everybody
Madden.
else.
It's called Madden. It's called Madden, and John ain't here no more, man. I don't even hear his voice when I go, man. I think you should choose this one. I don't even hear him no more.
Oh man, I remember that game. I love that. I love that feature.
Come on.
Oh man.
Hey,
There's a-
when you turn on Madden now, they already did the update where they got him and you know, say some words about Madden when
Huh.
you turn it on.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I played
It's
it
cool,
earlier.
but it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Y'all know in 2005, John Madden signed a contract with EA for them to use his name forever for $150 million. And they've been nickel and diming us ever since. You ain't got your money back. You can't do nothing else. It's 3 consoles that came out since then. The 360, the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X. You got the PS3, PS4, and PS5. So they need to fix it. I keep spending $60 every year for the same game. I don't want to pay $60 for a roster update no more. I don't want to do it.
They got Madden 22 on sale right now.
That's
$20
fine. I'm not buying it.
That a good deal? $22?
I think it's 20, might be 26. I'm not sure.
It don't matter.
Let me go to my Play Store real quick.
I don't play video games, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's on sale right now.
It's
Listen,
definitely a
the
good
game.
deal.
Listen to
for
this.
sure.
All right, let's just look at that in a vacuum, right? For the past 5 years, I know for a fact, Madden drops in August, and by the time September roll around, it's discounted. Cause it's garbage. Nobody's buying it. So to desperately try to get their money back, they drop it at an absurdly low price. And then you have somebody like Double M come around, oh look, it's on sale. Let me get it. No! Boycott it until they make it better.
When was the last time I bought a Madden game?
I don't know, and it's irrelevant to my conversation.
It is.
It's relevant.
Niggas say somebody come around the devil and say, "Oh, it's on sale."
Yeah.
No,
It's only
I
about
bought
the
a
sale
Madden
part.
game.
It's only about the sale part.
You kind of put him out there. I'm not gonna lie to
that's
you.
right.
Cause he the one that threw it out there. Hey, you know, man, 22
No.
on sale right now. Well, I'm out here trying to tear EA down brick by brick. You talking about it's
yeah.
on sale. I don't care about
It
it
is
being
on
on
sale.
sale. John died yesterday. I don't want to hear about a sale. Joe, shut up.
Bro, you need to move on. It's about to get borderline disrespectful talking about this man in this video game. You need to go ahead and move on.
No, folk, cause this gonna be a clip I share everywhere. EA,
Oh,
put some
man.
respect on John Madden name, man. It's getting ridiculous. I'm sick of it. I didn't write down the records for what we predicted, so I'm not gonna talk about it. I think this is the end of the show. So if y'all had a good time, go ahead, follow the show, subscribe, share it with a friend, do all that lovely stuff. You know what I'm saying? Closing statements. Double M.
Hey, I just remembered Madden. I saw all three phases of his careers. When he used to coach, when he was announcer, and the advent of Madden. The dude was good. Like they was talking about today. He's not. They don't talk about him as a football coach. I looked at they show his record today. That dude only lost 32 games.
Whoa.
That's impressive. 103-32 in one tie. And he got a Super Bowl. I used to hate when they played the Steelers back in the day. Because it was gonna be a game. So Madden, don't forget about him as a football coach. The dude was awesome. That's my closing statement. 10 years, I think he coached 10 years.
He did.
103
It
and
was 10
30.
years. It was 10 years.
Huh?
It was 10 years. It was 10 years.
Yeah.
Joe, what's your closing statements?
No, we didn't get a chance to talk about no records and nothing, but Green Bay still sitting atop the NFL, number one seed, number one team overall, all that.
He's going.
All that.
Where's the mute button? Tiz.
I just didn't want y'all to forget. Go, Pack, go.
Tiz. Tiz.
We're not worried about Green Bay, the number one seed. That's okay. Dallas is stand up. Oh, go OU, 33 halftime lead. Them Sooners is gonna do the thing.
Tiz, we still gonna be friends after Green Bay knock y'all out the playoffs?
I still got love for you, but that ain't gonna happen.
Fantastic. I'm gonna be over there that Sunday when it happens.
Not a problem. The grill will be nice and hot.
Fantastic.
I gotta mute both of them.
Grill will be nice and hot. So however it go down.
Oh, hey, Tiz, the chicken was off the chain, man.
What? There was
Who said
chicken
that?
exchange?
My
Say
closing
what?
statement is
You was good.
not incredible, not terrible, whatever it is. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip. Just relatable. Peace.